Hi, hello and welcome. Welcome to the Arts Council of Surrey Community Gallery here at the Newton Cultural Centre. My name is Wendy Mould. I am the producer of ACS Gallery Talks. I'm here today to introduce you to the winners of the Christmas Card and Verse juried show that's happening here for the month of December. Now this show has something a little bit different. It is a call to the visual artists as well as to writers. What they're looking for is for the visual artists to create a picture that can be used on their Christmas card and the writers to do a poem to go inside the card. The show can be seen here at the gallery until December 16th and can be seen online at the artscouncilofsurrey.ca. Hi, and surprise, guess what? I won first prize in the Christmas card contest. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. My little picture, puppy present, is now featured on the December issue of the Spotlight. Isn't that cool? And he is also a nice little card that's going to be sent out to their whole mailing list. Isn't that a great thing to happen? I was really pleased with my little puppy. He's kind of, you know me, I do mostly wildlife, and so this was kind of a big step for me to do something that was more cartoony. Although at the same time, I still wanted it to have that kind of realistic look to it. So I used my ink line work to do my cartoony look, and then went in with my watercolor to kind of bring him alive. So I hope you enjoy my little puppy present here, and again, very excited to be a winner. Thank you. Hi Elaine, great to see you today, and congratulations, second place in our Christmas card picture and verse competition.
Thank you very much.
And I love your bear.
It was a lot of fun to do.
Can you tell us, where did you get that idea?
Well, it all started with background. I was playing with different products, inks and alcohol and a whole bunch of different new products to me. And I was just playing on a piece of paper, and I thought the background looked like night. And I go out for doing photography and enjoy nature in itself. So I came upon this bear, and it was kind of inquisitive, you could say. And when the contest came up, I thought of my bear and that picture, and I thought, how cool would it be if I just put it in it as a night scene? So that's how I came up with it.
Oh wow, it has a very nice sort of light Christmas spirit, but also that little touch of humor. Yes.
Yeah. I have a bit of a humorous side kind of thing. I tend to go towards a more serious side, but this kind of thing is just totally enjoyable for me.
Right, right. Well, thank you very much. Really enjoyed it, and looking forward to seeing your pictures in some of our future shows.
Yeah, thank you so much, Wendy.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Wendy.
Great to see you here again, and with another interesting entry for our juried show. Last year you were in it. You're getting to be on a roll here, I think.
Once again, I'm surprised and thrilled to be here and have something hanging on in this wonderful gallery here.
So can you tell us about it? This one has a bit of a story.
This one has a very sentimental story to me. It's got to be more than 30 years ago, possibly going into the 40s, because we were teens together, Max and I illustrated a book for her husband to give to her. And I had these little cute Christmas drawings, a little reindeer, a little Santa, some elves. They didn't make it to the picture card, but I thought I want to put together something, and my father passed away, and going through all my things, I found the original sketches from that. So I gave her most of them, but I did hold back a few that I wanted to use for the card and redo. And so there they are, except for Mrs. Claus. Santa was single before, but now he's married.
Oh, well, I'm sure he's very pleased about that too. Oh, great, and it makes a lovely card as well.
Yes, we went very brave with black at Christmas around the edges.
Yes, that's true. You know, now that you mention it, it is different, isn't it?
I was looking for a color other than white around it, and nothing seemed to, it all seemed to clash somehow with the center, so yeah. Then it's easy to frame too, because
Right. Well, very nice. Well, thank you very much, Carol. Really enjoyed your work, and of course, I'm looking forward to seeing more in some of our future shows.
And I always love your work, Wendy, so it's always a thrill to see yours hanging in here or wherever I find it, and it's everywhere. So thank you for having me here again.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. So first of all, I just want to present Samantha with her honorable mention for her picture here, A Cozy Christmas. So, and thank you very much for being part of our show. And so, Amantha, can you kind of tell us what your picture's about?
So my painting is called A Cozy Christmas because it kind of gives off like the warm and fuzzy vibes. When I think of Christmas, I think of the days leading up to Christmas, like with the hot chocolate and fuzzy socks and staying warm and cozy inside while it's like cold and snowing outside. Sitting by the fire and the tree with all the Christmas lights and the Christmas music. Maybe watching Christmas movies, and all of that just makes me happy. I look forward to it. Christmas is my favorite time of year, and it's not necessarily the day itself, but it's the time leading up to it. It's all the like, just all the different parts of it.
Oh, neat. That's exactly the kind of things I think about too. And so now you obviously are a very good painter, and so we'll look forward to seeing some of your work again in some of our juried shows here. And again, once again, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
So really nice to see you again, Andre. I really enjoyed your picture here of the dove. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
The picture I picked is from a number of greeting cards that we received at our home. And I found that the dove was the most attracting to me because it means peace. And I painted it 2 or 3 attempts. And then I finally found one that I really liked, so I decided this is it. I'm going to bring this to the competition. And luckily I became an honorable mention.
Right.
But
Can you just tell me a little bit about your background? Because I
Okay.
love what you did with the sky background, whatever you want to call that. Yeah.
paint, I knew I had the talent, but I could not exercise it because of family. I had 4 sons and that kept us busy. So then when they grew up, I decided this is it, I'm going for it. And after a number of classes with very good instructors, it came to me that this is what I wanted to do during my retirement years. I enjoy it and I still enjoy it. And after 27 years, I'm finding that I'm still learning every time I paint something new. And some paintings are more difficult than others, which is good. It would take me a number of days to complete it. But coming to the greeting cards that I make and the bookmarks, that is second nature to me. I just keep going and going. There are times I can make up to 6 cards a day.
Oh my goodness, you must be all day in the studio fiddling.
Yeah. One thing that I have remembered for years is that one of the instructors said to me, paint every day, even if it's 5 minutes. You will just not forget all the things you've done. through classes and other people. And even I get information from tutorials on YouTube. They're very handy.
Great.
It's a good thing. It keeps me busy and my sanity. So therefore, I have done it all this time and I still will not stop.
Good, good. Well, congratulations, and I look forward to again seeing you next year. I'm sure you'll be entering a picture for the competition.
I sure will be, Wendy, and thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hi, Helga. I see that you're in the spirit of your of the season and to go with your poem. And congratulations on your winning poem, Christmas with Roxy. So first of all, you're going to read it to us, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, yeah. Dear Roxy. Dear Roxy. Once upon a night when the stars shone bright and snow was in the meadows, Roxy, my dog, and I took a walk and found some reindeer tethered. The reindeer heard a bark as the wind whipped up, and they jumped to ride on a cloud. This made Roxy ever so proud. And yes, the next day, she got toys and a chew bone because it was Christmas Day and she was at home.
Neat, neat.
So I just want to tell you also that, Roxy came into our lives in mid-October. So that's not been very long, but she's totally changed our lives. You know, morning walks, evening walks, long walks, short ones, out the back door, you know, stuff like that. So definitely she's changed our lives. And
In a good way, I hope.
in an absolutely good way, and then sometimes not so good because we're still trying to find someone that can look after her for a few hours when we want to go to a concert or something. We discovered she does not like to be alone, and she likes to get into mischief. So, but you know, that's the way it goes. She's 6 years old. She didn't know a word of English when we got her, Mexican. The family couldn't tell. They couldn't stay in the rental because they wouldn't allow dogs. They were very sad. And so she likes children, she doesn't like to be alone, and she likes to bark. So she sees the dogs walking past, and of course she barks. But she's going to visit the vet for the first time
Oh, yes.
on tomorrow actually. So we'll see what she says. And basically I just want to say that poems don't just come like that, you just write them. Some do, but you know, you have to work at it, get an idea, quickly write it down because those ideas just vanish so quickly. And so basically, you know, there's poems, there's ideas, there's lots of things, and Roxy was the same. The poem came with, I've even got leaves. The poem came, and then I felt, no, there's something wrong. And then I tried to make another poem. No, I didn't like that. Went back to the first one, and lo and behold, it worked. And here I am winning the first prize. So I'm so delighted.
Oh,
so
well, congratulations.
I'm very thankful. So
And we'll look forward to seeing some more of your poems.
yeah, for sure. I keep doing it. Thank you.
Okay. So Gail, can you tell us about your poem? How do you come up with these? It's just a few lines, but they're so effective.
Words, yeah. Words carry a lot of meaning, and in order to write this poem, I sort of opened myself up to what were the real small words that had a lot of power for me and would satisfy a need in me to something that I wanted to give to my immediate family and then towards others. So the world right now there's a lot of things going on, and the calm within us gets mixed up and we get confused, and there's so many trials and errors. I wanted to give the gift, somehow a gift of relax, peace, calm. And then I thought about the key words in Christmas. It's the star on the tree is the biggest, most important part. And then I thought about gift giving, and then I let the words just be them and just let them be. And then it sort of came to me that it would be just simple to say that the star was where it starts with, and it's a promise as it moves, and that it's going to give us a gift. The promise is a gift of peace. In other words, with everything else going on, there is a way to still the waters within us if we think about it, if we dwell upon the words and the whole meaning of Christmas, which is a celebration which all cultures have about light being powerful and calming and spiritual. And so it's basically, it was a gift to my boys and my family to help us come to a place of calm and peace and love where it all starts. And then from families, it moves into community, and community in the whole wide world, what's going on. If you could give any gift, wouldn't it be peace of mind and peace within your home and your heart inside? So that's what it's all about for me.
Wow, wow. So I see why those words are so powerful. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much,
Yeah.
Gail.
They
And
are to
again,
me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, Patty. Nice to see you again. You're getting to be a regular for entering some of our contests and placing too. Nice third place prize for your verse. Can you tell us a little bit about your thinking and what you're doing things like this?
This one was inspired by one of my twin daughters. We had been talking about the northern lights and the skies in general, and it just kind of came to me when I was going to write it that I really wanted to talk about the skies more than the usual holly and Christmas trees. Thought I'd go for something different this time.
Yeah. No, I can totally see that. At this time of year, we do look at the sky a lot more, don't we?
That's for sure.
Yeah. And I understand you're from originally from Whitehorse?
Yes,
So you're used to looking at the sky up there at Christmas time.
definitely.
Those
All the
north-
northern lights, it's a mystery in its own. Everybody's outside looking. Doesn't seem to get old at all.
Yeah, neat. Okay, well, thank you very much. And again, congratulations on your winning poem. And we'll look forward to seeing some more of your work in the future.
Thank you.
Well, hello, Parvane. I'm really happy to meet you. And
And Wendy, thank you so much for the opportunity for me to share this poem. Grandma and
Christmas and Grandma.
Christmas, yeah,
Yeah.
Christmas and Grandma.
Yes. So now tell me about it. It's very, very descriptive. I certainly can see the scene before me when I was reading your poem. Can you kind of tell us what your thoughts were when you were writing it?
Yeah, this time of the year is a year that a part of the year that people would love to share with others and celebrate Christmas. And this period being coincided with COVID and what experiences we remember from the time that people were confined to the hospitals and old age homes, and the longing that some people had for being with the family inspired me to write this poem, because not everybody has the privilege of being with the family. There are people who are single, people who are confined to hospital and so on. And although personally I don't adhere to Christianity, I mean, obviously we love Christ and adhere to the teachings of him, but being also a Baha'i, we don't definitely like Christian way celebrate Christmas. However, this feeling of celebration, coming together as a family, being showing love to each other is universal, and the feeling is similar because we all urge to be with others.
Yes, it's so true, so true. I think you really nailed it. And again, as I read your poem, your language is so descriptive. It's so easy to see the picture that you were painting and the thoughts that are there. So thank you, and look forward to seeing your work in some of our future shows.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Ken, it's
Hi,
nice-
Wendy.
Nice to see you again, and congratulations on your honorable mention for your poem in our juried show here. Poetry, writing, it's what you do.
It's all about me, although I've recently become such an avid painter as well.
Oh,
And I do have a display at the Guildford Library until the January 1st of next year, which I'd love for you to check out. It's got some of my Christmas paintings, as well as my Christmas poetry, as well as my two books I published, and the anthology I recently contributed to the White Rock and Surrey Writers Club, entitled Coastlines. So I'd love for you to check it out. But this is just one example of my poetry. And I have another painting over there in the corner, which I'm hoping people noticed.
oh yes,
Yes.
the windows.
Window
yes.
display.
Yeah.
Yes. And I spend a lot of my time now painting different things. Like I'm painting a series of Christmas paintings with Santa hidden in them, as well as I have a series of beasts in BC, which includes the Sasquatch, a sturgeon, and a wolverine.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Now, are you going to combine some of your poem with some of your paintings, or your writing stories and paintings? Have you thought about doing some of that matching?
Well, that's always an idea. I mean, I try to keep the poetry adaptable to anything. So for instance, the Christmas card thing, I thought I'd write a poem that was adaptable to any picture rather than focusing on one picture in particular.
Very interesting. Well, I certainly wish you all the best in your endeavors. It sounds like you've got lots of plans in the works, lots
Wait.
of things happening.
Why, thank you, Wendy.
All right, talk to you soon.
All right.
The Christmas Card and Verse Competition show will be here at the Newton Cultural Center until December 16th. However, it will be available online at the artscouncilofsurrey.ca.